Nowadays, everybody wants to know. Like, we have Google, and then we get the answer right away. But with God, it's like, he ain't going to come down and be like,
come on,
yeah,
Savannah.
He ain't going to be like, yeah, you going to do this going to happen. We wish it did happen, but that don't happen.
Talk to him.
And it's been hard, but again, you got to live big faith and sight. You can't have fear and anxiety about it, because then he going to know that you don't trust him and don't have faith in him. And then
What's she talking,
y'all? He don't know. And then, you know what I mean? So you got to truly in your heart and soul know and feel that he's going to do what's best for you. And then when we live how we want to live, everything goes to shit.
That's what, yeah.
So I've been through that in the past few months, but now I'm really, really, really good. Better than what I've been, where I thought was good for me, but now it's really a lot better.
That's big though. That you on your journey, right? And so like that's just life.
My
right there.
Relationship with God. Oh
yeah.
Lord, and he setting me straight sometimes.
Yeah. No, yes,
he's setting me straight all the time. I'm like, all right, let me not do that. Pray about everything before I do it and everything.
I did not know that's how you were going to start this off. I'm not going to lie.
I didn't know either. It just came out.
You nigga was sliding that bitch.
Shit, you mean
anything else. One of my niggas had a possum. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time you listen to this joint, you know it's True Talk on that mic. I got Savannah Love here today.
Hi guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Feel me? She done stepped into the podcast.
So excited.
Shoot, let me fuck my phone at. Let's talk about these topics. First of all, you know, obviously I just want to ask you how you doing. You know, it's been a minute. Last time we seen each other was December. We was at
Kobe's birthday?
Yep, Kobe party.
I've been living by faith, honestly. You know how they say walk by faith and not sight?
Yeah.
I truly feel that, and it's real.
It's real? You
It's
live
real.
by faith?
I truly feel that because, honestly, so much has been changing. Like, the situations I've been in, I had to move. I had to get a new job. Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
I had to move, get a new job, and I feel like when you don't move, when God tells you to move, he's just going to kick you off of wherever you're at. And then, you know, you're just going to live by faith and not sight.
Yeah.
And I ain't seen none of this coming, but I've been good. I've been really, really good.
That's not a bad thing to live by. I'm not going to lie. Living by faith is not the worst thing in the world.
No.
It's better than just being out here.
Nowadays, everybody wants to know. Like, we have Google, and then we get the answer right away. But with God, it's like, he ain't going to come down and be like,
come on,
yeah,
Savannah.
He ain't going to be like, yeah, you going to do this going to happen. We wish it did happen, but that don't happen.
Talk to him.
And it's been hard, but again, you got to live big faith and sight. You can't have fear and anxiety about it, because then he going to know that you don't trust him and don't have faith in him. And then
what's she talking, y'all?
he don't know. And then, you know what I mean? So you got to truly in your heart and soul know and feel that he's going to do what's best for you. And then when we live how we want to live, everything goes to shit.
That's what, yeah.
So I've been through that in the past few months, but now I'm really, really, really good. Better than what I've been, where I thought was good for me, but now it's really a lot better.
That's big though. That you on your journey, right? And so like that's just life.
My
right there.
relationship with God. Oh
yeah.
Lord, and he setting me straight sometimes.
Yeah. No, yes,
he's setting me straight all the time. I'm like, all right, let me not do that. Pray about everything before I do it and everything.
I did not know that's how you were going to start this off. I'm not going to lie.
I didn't know either. It just came out.
You were about to send this, and first of all, let's pray. I just want to start this off with a prayer. I'm starting to do that with them. So let's just pray right quick. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to pray. Just guide our words on this episode. Let's have a great episode. Let's reach out to some people today. You know, I know somebody need to hear the things we're gonna say. I got an amazing person on this episode with me today, and she gonna share some of her just how she just started this off. I just know she gonna share some amazing things today. Just guide our words. Let us reach some people. Let's just have a great episode. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Yo,
all right.
I did not think you were gonna start it off like
that's
that.
That's just how I was feeling. That's just what, and I prayed before I came in here too.
Really,
I pray that whatever needs to be said, be said. It's gonna reach again somebody who needs to hear something.
Yo,
but no, that's the truth. Honestly, like before I do anything, make any moves, and that's something I did when I was younger. I used to just do it. Mm-hmm. I used to be like, okay, I want it, I'm gonna get it done, and then. Just move if it falls to shit, then it falls to shit. But now it's like, okay, I'm going to take my time, be patient, and not be so hasty to make decisions, hasty to get things done. Because if that's not what God want me to do, of course it's going to fall apart. You know what I mean? And
right. Anyways.
I got things to lose. You know what I mean? I got things to lose. So
we are
I ain't got time
for
that. So that made me more patient, and you have to be patient to hear God. You have to be patient to, see where he wants you to go, the moves you make, because things going to come in line. You know what I mean? Out of nowhere.
On his timing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you might not even be expecting it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, so I was between jobs, and I was like, listen, I don't know. All the bills is paid. I moved into my house, I have a townhouse, and it was like a big deposit. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I got everything to pay. I got this, and this. Everything, just prayed about it. Listen, at one point, I was crying on my knees, I don't know what to do. But I was like, I ain't even going to. I can't stress about it because I know I got faith in him. And when you got faith in God, you cannot do that. You know what I mean? So I did that, and everything worked out the way it was supposed to be. Everything worked out. And I was like, oh my gosh. This is the most, it's sad to say, but it's it's real. This is the most faith I've had in God throughout my whole life.
That's
you know
real.
What I mean?
That's real. That's really real.
And, when you start your journey with God, it's going to be tough. You know what I mean? You're going to think no, I'm a very hyper independent person. I'm like, no, I got to get this and I got this. Da, 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 da. I ain't going to ask somebody for help. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to find a way. And I do that. But again, it's okay, some things I can't. You know what I mean? And I learned that with all things I can't because, So I did that, and things are going really, really, really good. So I'm happy doing that. And it's not easy. You know what I mean? Being like, I got faith in God. I'm not going to worry about it.
No, it's work. It's work.
Listen, you'll be about to lose my mind. But no, it's been a journey for sure. But it's been I learned a lot, and it's been a great journey, even though it's hard.
That's beautiful. No, that's beautiful. And honestly, I'll tell you, to be completely honest, that's where I'm at in life too. Trying not to stress, trying not to worry, trying not to, really just trying to lean on God and have faith in him, like you started this off with. Just living by faith and not by sight necessarily, not by, what I want to do, not what I plan to do, but just not worrying. And that job I was just telling you about, that is coming to fruition because of not worrying for once in my life. Yep. I was so worried about work, so worried about this and that, what I'm gonna do with my life, this and that. Once I just committed, no, I'm not gonna stress, I'm not gonna worry. Things started just moving. You know what I'm saying?
Falling in place, just right one after another. And the way God moves is you already got your life planned out. You already know what's gonna happen, and the way he moves, it's just
yo,
I was just doing this, but now I'm in this position. I'm happier. Less stressed out. So, and
he just moved. He's waiting on us. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as we realize,
that is so crazy you say that.
He just drop it on us it was the blessing was waiting on you the whole time.
And with that, so I know the topics you want to talk about, but with certain topics, with the love topic, that's the thing. He wants you to. Okay, I'm gonna share it anyway. So
let God lead.
Let me share it. So the situationships and then relationships, the old ones, the people you want to, the people you don't want to deal with. So lately, I've been focusing on myself. You know what I mean? Self-growth, bettering myself for my future person, for myself, for my son. You know what I mean? The people around me. I'm a daughter. I'm an aunt. I'm a mom. I'm a sister, friend, everything.
Those are all real relationships. Yes.
And then you're a different person in each relationship. So I pray that he fixes me so I could be the best version of myself to other people, but also myself.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
goodness.
So lately, I've been focusing on myself. So, you know, when like exes come out of nowhere or people you used to talk to come out of nowhere, I be seeing on TikTok all these TikToks. I'm like, I feel like this is a test. And I know for sure that those are the people I'm not supposed to be around. I don't need what we gotta talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've definitely been tested. Like the past week, like 3 different people popped up. I'm like, nope, I ain't doing it.
It's crazy how they'll pop up.
I ain't doing it because I know this is a test, so I'm not even about to entertain it. I'm not even about to, because I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Do y'all know what y'all supposed to be doing? Like, and I know that's not my focus right now. And I know, like, I'm a big love person. Love's my last name. I'm such a hopeless romantic. Like, I love love. I love romance. I love everything about that. But I don't think that's in my cards right now. You know what I mean? I have so much other stuff to focus on and figure out right now.
Ooh,
that
Savannah. this episode is so on time. You don't even know.
Like, I have so much other stuff to focus on right now. And I know, you know, everything is on God's time. And he going to put, you know, whoever my future husband's going to be on the right time. But I know right now it's not the right time because I don't have that part of me to give right now, because right now I'm fixing that part of me to be the best part, you know, to be the best person. But you know, you always grow. You're gonna forever grow. You're forever gonna evolve. You know what I mean? But I feel like right now is not the time. So I know when those people do come to me, I'm like, nope. And then that's God testing you to see like what she gonna do,
what decision
what y'all.
make.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I feel it's been. So I'm like, nope, I ain't even going. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm gonna focus on that and keep on moving. You know what I mean? I have goals that I want to reach. I have, you know, things I need to be getting done right now, and it's just not. He gonna test y'all. Just don't fall for it. Don't be dumb. Grow. What y'all been through, use that to grow. You know what I mean? Like every situation, even if it's good or bad, that's a lesson, and that's what I've been on too. I'm such a positive person that everything I go through, even though I'm just like, oh, like what I've been through with my job and my house situation, I was like, why me? I don't do anything to anybody. I haven't done, you know, like bad. Like, why has everything happened to me? But again, it's like, okay, I can't look at it that way. I'm looking at it as, okay, what is God trying to teach me right now? Even though it was a harsh situation. But that's real. That's real, because sometimes you end up at. I had to get through it somehow, some way. And he goes like, okay, I see you got through it. Again, you know, something else is gonna happen. Use what you learned through all them situations you've been in to do better. You know what I mean?
Sometimes God put us in the least thought of position. Like, you know, like we wasn't planning on that. We wasn't thinking about that.
Where did this come from?
It might have even been like you were ignoring that job offer or something. Like anything, bro.
That's so crazy you said that.
You know, you putting it off because I want something better. But
we
God,
think it's better.
You know what I'm saying?
We think it's better.
But then watch who you meet at that job. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in that same predicament. What you learn from that job. You know,
there could be opportunities inside the job that ain't got nothing to do with the job.
You never know. You never know.
You say that.
It's because I'm in the same situation right now. I told you I'm working for Chase right now, and like I didn't want to be. It's on some temporary shit, right? So like I didn't want to do a temporary job or whatever, but I'm like, I was ignoring it, pushing it off. I want something better. Whole time, I done met some of the greatest people I've ever, greatest people in the world, young, old, whatever. Just people just feed it into my life, giving me little lessons, little tidbits here and there, and I'm taking them and I'm just taking heed, pretty much, just listening. And taking what I can from them, and man, like, you never know how people can just affect you. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Something you learn from somebody 10 years later, you're like, oh, you learned that from somebody. You know what I mean?
And I didn't even want to be there, but that's where I met that person. I might not. I damn sure wouldn't have met him at where I wanted to be or where I planned to be. But at that time, I wasn't meant to be where I planned to be. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason for everything.
How do you plan?
Everything happens for a reison. It's
hard
to believe.
Everything happens for a reason.
And I don't be wanting to believe. I'm like, why? And I still got a few things in my life. I'm like, no, why would you do that? I'm like, why would you do that? But again, it's like, I did some of the stuff that kind of like, you know, like we human. It's consequences to our actions. You know what I mean? But again, you have to learn from them. Find
That's
something.
the
Find
point,
one
yeah.
thing. If you could find one thing in a situation which you can learn from, or you could think of like, okay, how could I have done that better? Or why shouldn't I have been there? Why was I there? You know what I mean? Like, okay, from this person, if it's a person or something that happened, like, okay, what I learned from this person, what to do, what not to do. You know, everything in life happens for a reason, so you need to grasp something
from it.
You know what I mean? And that will kind of help you through hard times. That's the thing that I look through during hard times. So,
and in them hard times, you just gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep praying. And you know what? I heard the other day, I was listening to a sermon on Sunday. Michael Todd. I was listening to him the other day.
Funny.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to listen to him.
And to be completely honest, I'm just now even that's a step for me. You know, just to even be like, you know, I haven't been to church since the pandemic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So even just to be listening to on Sunday morning, just to listen to a sermon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
it's the small steps that matter to start, you know, your relationship. Even when you don't know where to start with your relationship with God, you can start anywhere. Even if it's like Christian TikTok, that side of TikTok. You know what I mean? It's something. I see TikToks of that every day. You can start with sermons, look on YouTube, anybody. I listen to Sarah Jake Roberts.
Okay. Her. I have not, but she's good.
Her dad is very famous.
Sarah Jake Roberts.
And then I don't know, I forgot his name. But I listen to her. I listen to his name is Michael too. I forgot his last name, but I don't even know where my phone's at. But I listen to him too. Good. But again, it's a start. You got to start somewhere.
Got to start somewhere.
Even if you just pray and don't know what to say, God knows your heart. You know what I mean? He knows your heart. So even if you don't know what to say, pray to God that, God, please listen to my heart. You know what I want to say, but I just can't say it. Give me the words to say. Give me the faith to feel and know. You know what I mean? Pray for discernment, y'all.
Discernment for sure, because it's some snakes and some manipulative people. Like, so people are manipulative. So that you have to pray for discernment, because man, people will try to take your light from you, bro.
The people that you least expected, like somebody. So I'm not even friends with someone I thought I would always be friends with, and I miss her. You know what I mean? But we grew like this. You know what I mean? Some things that's important to me aren't important to you. And in a friendship, that's important. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, what's important? I'm not saying like, oh, we have to be on the same page about everything. We could disagree. We could agree to disagree. We can agree on a lot of things. But I'm not saying we got to be the same person. But we have to have close to the same morals. You know what I mean?
You kind of got to be on at least the same trajectory. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So, you know, like, I don't think we were.
Or else, what are you talking about? You know, like, what are we?
Like, the things I thought were important aren't important to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. In our relationship, that should have been the number one thing. You know what I mean? So, it's just like, you got to watch who you're around, especially if you're around them a lot. The energy you feel from people, that's one thing. Like, in a relationship, I felt that. I'm like, I can't be around you when you being negative. Yeah. You don't even pray. Like, what are we doing?
And, you know, people that just complain, but they're not even praying. Like, that's like, wow, you can't be in that space. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. We all go through it. I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's life. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a difference between complaining and also finding a solution. If you're complaining and just like, oh, I hate my job, and you go there every day,
and that's exactly what I was talking about.
I hate my relationship. I hate that I'm fat. I hate that what you doing about it? What you gonna do about it? Start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, and that's a lot of things with life goals. You have to start somewhere. If you know where you want to be, if you want to say, oh, I want to lose weight, oh, I want to change my, I don't know, your fashion choices. Oh, I want a better car. Start somewhere. Save $1 a day.
That's somewhere. Shit, that's something.
10 jumping jacks a day. Start somewhere. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta do something. But complaining ain't one of them. And that right there is how I'm gonna be like.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that.
Because that's energy. That's gonna affect you. Yeah.
Exactly. And if you're around that every day.
Yeah,
or your homegirl calling
first
you
of all,
like,
it's going to drain you.
Oh my God, guess what? So-and-so told me, just gossiping. We ain't got time for that.
That's a waste of time, energy.
We older. We got so much other stuff to.
We so old.
I ain't claiming that. I'm young and
in a sense of this thinking, like I'm too mature for that.
For certain stuff,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's too late in life to still be on the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's so high school or so like young minded, like. And I'm gonna pray for you, but I can't be around you.
And that's all you can do. Yeah, hell yeah. You still pray for them.
But you gotta put yourself first with a lot of things. And that's not being selfish. That's being conscious of where your life is. You know what I mean? You have to do what's
You dropping gems. You dropping them.
Conscious of what you're intaking, you're saying. That's a big one of mine. I am so conscious of what I say. I'm like, oh, don't say that. If someone like says something like oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Like, don't say that.
Oh yeah, no,
Why
yeah.
are you saying that? Like, I stopped saying.
No, words are powerful.
You know, like back in the day, you know, like when we were in high school, we were like, oh my god, I'm dead.
That's what I'm saying. We y'all back in the day. No.
You know, we was like, oh my god, I'm dead. I stopped saying that because
I'm dead. Yeah.
I'm
I'm very well. Yeah.
How people say like, oh, you're supposed to like speak life into yourself. The tongue is a powerful thing. It's in the Bible. Look it up. The tongue is a powerful thing. And then what you speak is going to happen. It's going to happen. And I've seen a lot of things that I said happen. I'm like, I gotta watch what I say. And that's been recent. In the past year, I stopped saying so many things. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch what I say. And then again, like we said, the people you're around, you have to watch what they say. You have to watch how they move, how they live. Like, they're gonna feed on you, even though they say birds that flock together, or what is it?
Shit.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying though. I know what you're saying. But birds of a feather flock together.
Yes, birds of a feather flock together. You could be like, oh, your homegirl a hoe, but you ain't a hoe.
Yeah, kind of y'all hoes.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's certain stuff. Like, if your homeboy a killer and you ain't a killer, you're gonna be, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of stuff. You gotta watch what you're around because it's going to rub off on you and you're gonna make different decisions. You're gonna have different mindset. You have to be strong in those certain areas. And even if that's your best friend for 20 years, you gotta let it go sometimes. Or have that conversation with that person. If they're not willing to change, you gotta let it go. Relationship, friendship, family members. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Like, I'd be like, y'all cannot say these things, or I'm just not gonna be around. And it's that serious. You know what I mean? That's how I live my life. The tongue is a weapon, okay?
All of those relationships can drain you if you let it, if you allow it. You know, you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional with who you know, I'm learning recently that like you can love on people from afar. You know what I'm saying? You can still
I'm gonna check on you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you have to be able to manage. Yeah, you have to manage that capacity that you allow them in your life. You
boundaries.
Know? Boundaries, like
boundaries. You have to have boundaries with people because if not, they're just gonna do whatever. And then when you finally set the boundaries, they're gonna be like, "Why are you acting like that?" That's been happening to me too. Oh my gosh! Like, I've lost 2 friends. Like, we had to let it go because it's certain stuff we cannot. I don't have the energy for that. I cannot keep that in my life because I know where I want to go. I know what the people I want around. I know what energy I want to feel, and it's possible. It's not you being bougie. It's not you being stuck up. It's how it is. It's my life. How you gonna tell me how I want to live my life?
It's really real. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life. Like you just said, it's your life. It's my life. Decision. I
can't keep living under somebody.
It's not like you kicked them completely to the curb. You still, you know what I'm saying? You reach out, you check on them, check on your people for sure, but at the end of the day, we all got to get it. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you're going to get it.
You got to let people go sometimes.
Hey, no.
You got to let people go because it's
everybody
real. Pray about it.
Everybody's journey don't start and end on the same time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And people are in your lives for seasons. It's different seasons of your life. I'm in the beginning of a season of my life. So much stuff I had to let go and stop. My mindset had to change. It's still changing. I'm not the person I want to be, but I'm not the person I used to be. I'm literally in the middle.
That's a bar.
I'm literally in the middle, and it's so different. Many seasons of your life, and people could say that you change. Who cares? It's your life. What's a bar?
That's a bar, huh?
It's true.
Say it one more time.
Which one?
You said. I'm not where I want to.
I'm not the person I want to be, but I'm not the person I used to be.
Yo.
I'm right in the
middle.
You
know how powerful that is?
But it's true. It's so true. It's like I knew what I had to stop doing and what I had to stop being around, and I know where I want to go. So you're not going to, the person you want to be, you always have to know where you want to be and what you want to be doing and how you want to be. But you're not going to wake up one day and be that person. You know, imagine yourself in 10 years, that person. You have to start waking up as that person now because How you gonna get there?
How
you gonna get there? You'd be like, oh, I want to start working out. She gonna be working out at 5 a.m. every day. She gonna be eating healthy. She about to have this car, this crib, da da da. It take one step, like we said earlier.
Yeah,
you gotta take it baby steps at a time. It's a process. Life's a process. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Whoa. Drop the people, drop the bad habits. Like I used to be the biggest pothead. Listen, I don't know if you knew that.
Yo, but no, we can talk about that.
I used to be the biggest pot. I smoked every day. I smoked more than like 2-3 times a day, like that. Back in high school too. But after I had my son, I was thinking like, oh yeah, after I'm breastfeeding, I'm gonna be, like do what I gotta do. No, I hate the smell. I hate the feeling, and I tried it. Like I hit the blunt probably like 3 times.
You be high as hell though.
I thought that I was about to like. I hated it. I hated the feeling. I don't like the smell. Like even if people smell. I'm not judging you. People gonna do live your life. But for me, my personal preference, I don't want to smoke. I barely drink. You know what I mean? Like barely. When I say barely, when people be at home drinking wine in moderation. And stuff.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't do that.
You don't even drink wine. Okay. Wow. Nope. Yeah.
I don't even do that no more. Like, special occasions, but I don't even be getting like, oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah,
right. I mean? No, I ain't got time for that. I don't like the feeling. I want to be in my right mind. I want to be feeling like I'm in control. Like I need to feel like, and I don't need to be drunk to have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I'm having a good time. If y'all my people, we can.
You can still get it on. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But other than that, I had to get my priorities straight. You know what I mean? And if you grow out of certain things, and I'm not judging nobody who do, you know what I mean, but I just don't do that.
Well, that's your journey, and
exactly,
and that's
your journey changes. Even though I didn't think that I would, man, I did, and it's certain things like my preference has changed. Like if I'm looking at a partner, I don't want my partner to be smoking weed.
All on that,
yeah. I don't like the smell. I don't like the, some people be stupid on it, but but some people be chilling, but I just personally don't want that. You know what I mean? And again, my preference has changed. So.
I found it's crazy. I'll just put a little bit of me in this. I recently stopped like smoking during the week, right?
Okay.
So like I'm at the you gotta start somewhere, y'all. Hey, first of all, let's drop a comment, drop an I in the comments, whatever. If you are on a journey right now, that's all I want to know. If you're on a journey right now, and
you're aware that
you feel
what
me?
Your journey is about.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta know what the end is, but you
at
gotta
all,
know, like,
at all.
I want to change.
If you at that point in life where you like you starting to make changes, you done hit a certain age or whatever it took. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to ask too. What age did this journey start for you?
Which journey? There's so many journeys. Like so many journeys I'm on.
Yo. Okay, more so like your connection with God, you stopping bad habits or whatever,
So my relationship with God, it honestly, I had it like 2016, 2017. I was real strong. I was watching sermons every morning. I was working out, and then that stopped. But I got back with my journey with God. I would say, what was it April? I would say January.
Yeah, that's real.
Back strong.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
Because it's ebbs and flows with it. You know what I'm saying? With that relationship with God, that's so real.
Because when you go on your own for so long, you're going to realize you need him. You know what I mean? You're going to realize, like, I'm not where I want to be or where I need to be. And I know that. You know what I mean? You're going to know that. And it's just not... I don't even know how to explain. Like, it's if you know, everyone has their own personal relationship with God. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And, there's many different religions, you know what I mean? But
yeah, and respect to all of those, you know what I'm saying?
But everyone's is different, and you have to know, I wouldn't say there's a specific reason why you have that relationship with God, but it's just life. You have to. Like,
well, it's like
it's so hard to explain.
It's hard to lean on, because like,
yourself.
You feel me? Like, if you just trying to move day to day on your own being, you gonna fall short. You gonna be hitting them potholes.
Yeah, and then you're not gonna know what to do. You know what I mean? And then when you have faith in God, it's just going again.
He dropping them blessings on you.
I'll be like, thank you. I'm like, thank you so much. Like, he be knowing when y'all going through it. You know what I mean? Just
whole time. You think he not right by your side? He right by your side the whole time. He on your side.
And that's how I felt. Like, I was like, I felt so alone. I felt so like
he was right there the whole time, just waiting on you to call on him.
Hallelujah, because Yes, and I'm like, and you, it's like a feeling. Like when I was going through what I was going through, and I was like, God, just like, and it's me and my son. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of help with that, but I was just one night. It was probably like 1 a.m. I just woke up and I just felt so helpless. I felt so sad. I felt so like. I just wanted comfort. I'm like, if anything you can answer right now, I just want comfort. And I honestly, like, no joke, I just felt so, like, the feeling after someone gives you, like, a really good hug? I felt that feeling. Of course, I didn't feel him physically, but, like, I felt calmed down. I felt my, anxiety, depression go away. I felt, like, all of it go away. And it felt so good. And I'm like, I know you. I know you. You know here,
that was him.
And I was like, if anything, I just need to feel...
That right there.
I just need to feel calmed right now. I just need to feel like everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Because I was crying. Like, y'all know that crying I'm talking about.
That you got out, that you like.
And it was like that.
You just leaned on him. You know, like you just like you just fell into his arms, right like
now, because I know the faith is there. And he know the faith there, because if there ain't one thing, is he knew I had faith in him. And it was just like, I just need comfort right now, God, to know everything's going to be okay. And I literally felt like the comfort of a hug. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, Lord. It gave me so many chills. And I was like smiling. It was like,
So you went from crying
to smiling.
Like,
yes,
yo.
I went from boo-hoo crying, like,
not
and everything.
Hearing
like,
this, bro.
Oh, my God.
Hearing this, bro.
If anything, just make me feel okay. Like, everything's gonna be okay. Because when you have a kid, it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm raising a black son. You know what I mean? And with that, it's just like it's a
tough world out here.
Yes. Yeah. And I cried. So I'm signing him up for preschool. I cried getting the paperwork for him. I was like, oh, that's my baby. Look at these tiny lockers. So, oh my gosh. So I'm like, that's my baby. Oh, that's my baby. Here you go.
The start of it. Oh, yeah. No, very handsome. Y'all are so cute.
He is something else. The other day, I told him, I'm like, Kai, put your shoes on. His name's Kyrie. I was like, Kai, put your shoes on. He goes, Mom, you're killing me. He's 3. I'm like,
how did he even know?
I'm what? He was like, you're killing me. And I'm like, go put your damn shoes on right now. Because I would cuss at him. But in my head, I was like, go put your damn shoes on right now. Because
they have so much personality.
He's a sponge.
That's crazy.
He's a sponge. He be singing the songs he be hearing in the car. I'm like, okay, I need
so
to put
smart.
my clean playlist on
right, yeah, because they go right. They hear everything.
He be singing everything. I'm like, Lord, he's a sponge. But he's so smart. He is so freaking smart. So that's just the strength I need. You know what I mean? Like, just know everything's gonna be okay. And of course, it's life. We're not gonna know where we're going, but with the faith of God, He's gonna make sure, like, no. And I mean, shoot, I got you.
You said he's 3, so I mean, you're 3 years into motherhood, so it's like
he just turned 3 in January.
You don't know
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no bucklet. There's no.
Yo, I say that all the time, bro.
And when he be doing stuff, I'm like.
Shit. I'm trying.
I'm like, exactly. I'm trying. Shit, but he's so good. Is that fine?
Oh shit. Yeah, this still recording.
Talking.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.